to the last breath. Blitz in every city till there ain't none left. You know what kind of mind it take to go to war with a beast with 7 heads. The sons of God get no sleep, always ready to teach. Classroom to street, gathering the sheep till the world's at peace. We are the prophets of truth be told, encouraging the brethren to stand tall and bold in the face of death until the last breath. Blitz in every city till there ain't none left. You know what kind of mind it take to go to war with a beast with 7 heads. The sons of God get no sleep, always ready to teach. Classroom to street, gathering the sheep till the world's at peace.
You started off young, it wasn't easy, yeah. Now they see me on the TV, yeah. And I've been holding on for so long, so long, so long. Started off young, it wasn't easy, yeah. Now they see me on the TV, yeah. And I've been holding on for so long, so long, so long.
Only me and you, only me and you, only me and you, only me, only.
Inferno's spazzing on this motherfucker.
Hey, so you say you want the truth? Why here it go? Why they mad? We the messengers of hope. If you ain't gotta get a clue, you better know. Most high rockin' with it, see the way it go. So you say you want the truth? Why here it go? Why they mad? We the messengers of hope. If you ain't gotta get a clue, you better know. Most high rockin' with it, see the way it go.
Can you tell me what's the truth? Ay, I don't need your words, I need proof. Ay, Babylon gon' burn when them nukes. They been lying to us too. Ay, now we prophesy to the youth. They been hating, I been waiting to see Zion back recruit. Ay, truth be told, the recompense you owe me. Every day I battle with the old me. You done do forever what you told me. I done see some change.
So you say you want the truth? Why here it go? Why they mad? We the messengers of hope. If you ain't gotta get a clue, you better know. Most high rockin' with it, see the way it go. Here it go like.
Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. We back in the building. We had a little bit of technical delays. Y'all know how I do. Satan be doing his best to try to shut the prophets of God down because he got to do his job. But guess what? The word of God always prevails. But to my right, I got
Officer Phineas.
to my left.
Officer Mendel.
We in this
Officer
building.
Ruben. Officer Daniel.
Yes, sir. We in the building, man. Welcome back to another episode of Truth Be Told. All praise to the Most High. It's an honor and a privilege to be before you brothers, just bringing out the gospel, bringing out world events, and giving a biblical perspective on what's going on out there. So before we get into all that, let's go ahead and get that recap rolling. Let's go.
Hosea 3, 4, and 5. This is going to blow your mind, some of y'all.
Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4.
Come on.
For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image.
And without an image, go ahead.
Without an ephod.
And without an ephod.
And without teraphim.
Teraphim are little images we made of family members. Go ahead.
Afterward,
go ahead.
Shall the children of Israel return.
I will build it as in the days of old. Go ahead.
And seek the Lord.
And seek the Lord.
Their God. And David their king. And shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days.
So guess what? In these latter days, David's going to be here. Who he is, we don't know. Okay?
Hey, all praise to the Most High. Listen, if y'all didn't get a chance to peep that class for whatever reason, make sure you all go back and watch the class, because that's actually what goes in the day about raising up the tabernacle of David. You understand? That's going to happen through affliction and persecution when we really get it together. Officer Mendel, you want to say something on that? So, yeah, make sure y'all support that, man. I don't know if we could pull up the YouTube, but it's IUIC in the classroom, man. The class right up there. Make sure y'all go take a look at it if you haven't had a chance. So a lot of prophecies going out there. The bishop bringing out, and we give all praise to the Most High for our leadership, you know, and the fact that the Lord is, you know, dealing with our leadership and they staying humble. You understand? Because we want to be used in a capacity by the Lord to get this gospel to move forward. You understand? Give me that real quick in Jeremiah.
That's right.
And we got to make sure, we take heed to what's coming out, because this isn't the light thing that the Lord had actually called us in. Read that real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
Come on.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
You see that? So before the prophets of God were formed in the belly, the Lord knew us. Come on.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Meaning cleansed us. Come on.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
You see that? The Lord has ordained us to be the prophets unto the nations. You understand? So all praise to the Most High. You got something you want to bring out?
Yes, sir. I wanted to bring out, right, he could stay in Jeremiah, jump to 28 and 8. Because, being ordained to be a prophet. Now, what do prophets do? Because when you go to the Christian church, this is what they don't do. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's not what they're doing in the Christian church. In the Christian church, they praying to save the nation. They all standing around. What's that? They got the picture of them standing around the presidents, all them black pastors, praying over the devil to save America. We supposed to prophesy for the destruction of Babylon, not to keep it going. This is our captivity. Just imagine you in jail and you praying for the jail walls to stay up and never get released. That don't make no sense. That's what the pastors is praying for.
That's right. Continue our oppression and continue our murdering of our people. Get Malachi 2 and 7, just to go with Officer Mendel just said about the priests, the pastors, and the prophets, what they supposed to be doing.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
You see that thing? It says should keep knowledge, meaning the priest's lips is supposed to know the law. When they speak to us out in the streets, they should understand. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
So the congregation is supposed to learn the law from the priest's lips, just like the nation of Israel learned the law from the Levite priests of old. It's the same thing. So even today, our pastors and our priests are supposed to be teaching God's laws and instructing the people how they're supposed to live a righteous life.
Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. We got to go out there and teach the word of the Most High, the laws of God to our people. Let's go ahead and keep it rolling, man, because we're a little behind schedule, so we kind of got to go do it. Let's go.
Climate alarm is getting louder. A deadly wildfire has ripped through southern Spain, while one of France's most iconic rivers is shrinking. The Spain's wildfire has claimed at least about 11 lives, with 19 people still unaccounted for. So as emergency teams battle the flames across the border, the Loire has now turned into a vast sandbank, exposing the scale of Europe's relentless heat. Take a look at these images.
First came the heat. Then the land began to surrender. Forests turned into fuel. Rivers retreated. The landscape itself started changing shape. Southern Europe is once again confronting the reality of a climate pushed to extremes, where soaring temperatures are no longer isolated events, but part of a wider pattern. Spain is at the center of that crisis. A deadly wildfire continues to burn through the province of Almeria, forcing residents to flee as firefighters struggle to contain fast-moving flames driven by intense heat, dry vegetation, and shifting winds.
My granddaughter was crying. It was terrible. I almost cried because I had already lived it, and it's a terrible experience, especially because there are elderly people who have a hard time leaving their homes.
Hey, shalom, all praises. Hey, you know why things like that happen? Give me First Chronicles real quick, 16 and 22. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth what it say. Read that real quick.
First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse
22.
22.
Uh-huh.
Saying, touch not mine anointed.
Say that again.
Saying, touch not mine anointed.
You got a lot of people coming up against us thinking we ain't who we say we are. And when you touch us, we don't have to fight y'all. That's why we tell you our battle's not carnal. God fights for us. So when you touch God's anointed, what happens? Things like that happen. Now watch this. I got to get this one too, because I'm going to show you what Christ said. Give me that in Matthew 9. Matthew 9, 37 and 38. See, we not in the time of Babylon like we was before in Jeremiah where the harvest was gone. The harvest has come back. Watch this. Read.
Matthew chapter 9, verse 37. Then saith he unto his disciples.
Watch this.
The harvest truly is plenteous.
The what?
The harvest truly is plenteous.
The harvest meaning wisdom. That's when harvest time comes in the summertime. The wisdom has grown. So now when we talk, things happen. Read.
But the laborers are few.
But what?
But the laborers are few.
That's what we got to get y'all brothers and sisters to understand. We need laborers back in this truth. We're in the land that we was took captive. We have to confess our sins and say, God, I messed up. I humbled down. Now I need you to give me that harvest back. That's what the laborers are doing right now. That's why we need y'all. Go ahead.
Pray ye therefore, the Lord of the harvest.
Pray ye what?
Pray ye therefore, the Lord of the harvest.
The Lord of wisdom. He's the one with the wisdom. We understand that thing. So when we cry out to the Lord, he going to fight for us. That's what you seen just happen right there. Go ahead.
That he will send forth laborers into his harvest.
It's that simple. So now that when we talk, y'all better start listening, stop messing with us, and stop touching us, because God said, touch not my anointed. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, that's some heavy stuff, man. Almost done. You want to bring anything out? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Can y'all hear me? Give me Hebrews real quick. Because a lot of people, we've been bringing it out before, but a lot of people not aware what France did to us over there, right? So what Officer Rubin was bringing out was real heavy. Give me Hebrews 12 and 29, I think it is.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 20.
Because the article or the video just said that France is getting consumed with a lot of heat and a lot of fire that's eating up their crops. So I want to get this real quick.
Verse 29.
Like Officer Rubin said, they fighting. The Lord is fighting for us. Read that.
Verse 29.
Come on.
For our God is a consuming fire.
For our God is a consuming fire, meaning what? Nothing is coincidental. The Lord is in control of all things. So when you hear about fires eating up crops and famines on the earth, just know that the Lord is behind that thing.
Hey, go back to what Officer Rubin brought out, because he didn't hit the last part of that joint. That First Chronicles 16 and 22. Because I know the video they showed, it mentioned Europe and it was talking about Spain. But yeah, it's a few articles about France and how they have their rivers are drying up and they have this long drought. But what France don't understand is the prophets being in France was his saving grace. You kicked them out, so now you just bringing straight judgment upon you. Read.
First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 22.
Watch this.
Saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
You see that? So the prophets that was there, they finding them. They find them if they catch them teaching. If they keep the Sabbath, they arresting them. The leader that was there, they kicked him out the country. So they definitely did the prophets harm. So now they getting judgment. As simple as that.
Yeah, let me get Zechariah 2 and 8 real quick. And then we're going to keep it moving because, yep, watch this. Make sure y'all ready over there now. Watch this.
Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8.
Come on.
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you.
So listen, the Lord, remember we read in Jeremiah 1 and 5. He's now dispatching the prophets to the nations which have spoiled us. Watch this.
For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
That's scripture. So now you wonder why they getting jacked the hell up over there. They said, what was it? Pull up the numbers. Like 2,000, 2,500 people died from the heat. Wait, let's get them numbers up, y'all. Listen, man. Put the death, man, with the heat. The Lord ain't playing no games. You understand? Man.
Europe recorded more than 10,000 excess deaths during the record-breaking heat wave in late June.
Ooh-wee. Jacked up. Keep reading.
With researchers estimating the total toll could range upwards of 14,000 to 20,000 fatalities.
Damn.
That's old school right there. Do you want to say something else, Wendell?
I did. I wanted to say something because I know a lot of people, so like if we maybe have a Christian or somebody tuning in for the first time and they hear you talking about what the Lord did this and the Lord did that, because a lot of them think that's the devil. They don't understand that that's God. Get that in Psalm 78 and 49. I want to get that real quick.
Psalms chapter 78, verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
That's how God get down. Right. He, you know what I mean? They thinking that's the devil and, oh, the devil brought the heat. No, that was the Lord that brought the heat. You understand that he sent the angels down to bring the heat wave and to kill 10,000 people. That ain't no small number. That ain't a coincidence. All the evil that France has done, many more afflictions is headed that way.
Yeah, that thing ain't no joke. That thing ain't no joke. You know, the Lord ain't playing around now. So let's get that next segment going. No. All right, we're going to give me real quick Psalms 107 real quick. Let's see something here. I got something here. Show y'all something about this weather, man, the storms and all that. Let me see. I think that's what I want. Because people think that, you know, it's Mother Nature, global warming, and all this other stuff. Well, that's not what I want. I thought I had something. But yeah, the storms, though. I want to. Yeah, that's Nahum 1 and 3. Yes, Nahum 1 and 3. Yeah. Yeah, Nahum 1 and 3. Excuse me. Show you something. There's Nahum 1 and 3.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 3.
Come on.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
And what?
And great in power.
Watch this.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
So you all touch the apple of his eye. There's no acquittal for the wicked. Judgment and justice is on his way. Come on.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
The Lord has his way in the whirlwind. Come on.
And in the storm.
Uh-huh.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet.
So that let you know that the Lord controls all weather patterns. It's not man-made climate change. Listen, the Lord is about to bring in the ultimate climate change. Give me that real quick in Revelation 11. Yeah, keep going real quick. Keep going down. Then we're going to get Revelation 11 because I got to show you the real climate change coming. Come on.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 4. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry.
He does what?
And maketh it dry.
So the Lord rebukes the sea and makes it dry. They talking about the rivers is out there drying up. Come on.
And drieth up all the rivers.
Hold up, he does what?
And drieth up all the rivers.
That's clear. That's clear. Clear and crystal. So now I'm going to show you something because here's the climate change they like to talk about. Revelation 11 and 18. Because you got somebody out there harming the environment. You understand? Somebody out there damaging the environment. They doing high altitude nuclear testing. They sucking all the oil out the earth and all that. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Come on.
And the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
And
that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
So that's what we looking for, getting rewarded by a king, man. Yeah. The prophets. Come on.
And to the saints. And them that fear thy name, small and great.
Come on.
And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Which should do what?
Which destroy the earth.
Right, so now the Lord said he's going to destroy them which destroy the earth. That's nothing new. So what we're reading here in Revelation is just a fulfillment. Give me Jeremiah 51 and 25. Because a lot of times they think Revelation is some off book. No.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25.
And this is about the prophecy against Babylon, man. So this ain't talking about Babylon, ancient Babylon. It's talking about Babylon the Great. Read that.
Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
Hold on, oh what?
O destroying mountain.
The white man is the destroying government, man. That's the destroying mountain on the earth right now. Come on.
Saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth.
Which does what?
Which destroyeth all the earth.
Who's seen the Hiroshima and Nagasaki footage? Gaza Strip, Iraq, Syria. You understand? The Amazon forest. Come on.
And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee.
He gonna do what?
Stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks. And will make thee a burnt mountain.
Hold on, the Lord gonna do what?
Make thee a burnt mountain.
That's crystal clear. That's the judgment that we was reading in Revelation. This place gonna be a burnt mountain for all the atrocities and evils, man.
That's
against the children of Israel and against the planet Earth. You understand? People thinking that's some new stuff. No, that's fulfillment of what we read in what's written in Jeremiah 51 and 25. You understand? Matter of fact, go to verse 1 real quick, so we understand the context. This ain't talking about ancient Babylon. This is Babylon the Great. Because I'm gonna say, man, how you know that's Babylon? Read.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon.
I will do what?
Raise up against Babylon. And against them that dwell in the midst of them.
Come on.
That rise up against me. A destroying wind.
A destroying wind, man. This place is going to be destroyed, so that's a prophecy against Babylon. Y'all, make sure y'all understand that. So now, well, was we able to get a thumbnail together? I know we had some. You want to bring out something before we get into the topic, Phineas?
I just wanted to bring out something that you was touching on about the crazy weather patterns. Like, put up that thing that I just posted. Like, the weathermen, they are really afraid of the pattern that is the water's heating up in the tropical around the equator area. They like it's gonna be a super El Nino this year, and they terrified. Y'all got it? Put it up, man. Y'all showing me talking. Yeah, Zoom, read that real quick.
Is there a super El Nino coming in 2026? Yes. Forecasters warn that a super El Nino is brewing. Global climate agencies, including the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, confirm that El Nino conditions are already underway. Experts project an 81% to 90% likelihood that it will strengthen into a very strong event, peaking between late 2026 and early 2027.
Showing the current, what it looks like currently. Show the other image. Because right now, the sea around the equator is warming up. And they are terrified because they like this is going to cause a major storm. So this upcoming hurricane season, they are thinking it's going to be real bad. Because it's not supposed to be like that.
Hey, officer, so this is what Christ meant, or God meant when he said, I hate Esau. That's what he meant. And it's not the hatred that y'all have for us. It's nothing like that. Get Ezekiel 35. The hatred God talking about is judgment. That's what that hatred is. It ain't the hatred y'all have. Watch this. This is the proof. Watch this. Read it.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Esau had a perpetual hatred. Watch this. Read.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Committed murder. That's how much y'all hated us to commit murder. Christ ain't committing murder on y'all. He giving you righteous judgment. Read.
By the force of the sword. In the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Here it go. Read.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood.
He would do what?
Prepare thee unto blood.
That's righteous judgment for touching his anointed. That's the hatred he's talking about. That's your judgment. That's what's going on. That's what you see happening. Go ahead.
And blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee.
So that's your righteous judgment. So that's why you see all these things happening. So when we read that scripture to you, that's not the hatred of murder. God is giving you the hatred of judgment.
Right. You understand? So we not, a lot of people, give me the law real quick, man. Deuteronomy 23. A lot of people get the truth twisted with hate, man, because of this man has made a man an offender for the word. Like, we just sit around just seething going, oh, I hate. Like, we ain't sitting around there doing that. You understand? We reading the scriptures and the Lord gonna bring the judgment. What we black? What the hell can we do to the damn white man? We don't have nothing to do anything. All we need is the scriptures. We don't have any power to do anything. Like, what if a brother did hate the white man? What the hell can he do? The white man cut the Negroes water and electric off, and he's finished. Come on, man. Stop with the games, man. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 7.
Come on.
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite.
Right, so that we ain't even getting into all that. You know, sitting around hating on somebody. We not the haters. I'm going to tell you that right now. We not the haters. Go read the haters. Who's the haters? We not the haters. Go back to Ezekiel 35. We not the haters. You understand? Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2.
Come on.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
That's the white man. Come on.
And prophesy against it.
Uh-huh.
Verse 5.
Come on.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
So the white man is the hater. He has a perpetual or never-ending hatred against the children of Israel. We not the haters. Come on.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
And we going to get into that. Come on.
In the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right. So it was a certain amount of time, but guess what? That we were supposed to be under affliction, but they forwarded the affliction. So let's pull up the article about how this affliction looks, this forwarded affliction, what the Lord is looking at. Let's get it up, man. Bring it up. Y'all know what I want. Bring up Nolan Wells, man. Come on, man. Stay in the spirit.
A friend of Nolan Wells, who was with the 18-year-old the day he was last seen alive, is sharing what he says happened during a July 4th boat trip to an isolated barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Trayston Shepard declined to speak with us on camera because he says he and his friends are getting threats.
We did no wrong here, and we don't understand how we're getting so much hate behind it. We all cared and loved Nolan, and nobody wanted to see Nolan die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short.
Shepard addressed this viral video that investigators have been studying. Wells's parents worried it showed their son involved in a confrontation, but Shepard said that's him, not Wells.
That's the video I'm referring to. That's me yelling.
Shepard says he took a boat back from Horn Island in the late afternoon, but Wells stayed behind with a girl he had met.
They met that day, and it was kind of one of those things. It did come off that day that he really did like her, but that was the only time they'd ever hung out was at Horn Island on July 4th.
Investigators believe Wells drowned and say there were no immediate signs of foul play. But there is growing frustration in the community, and his parents are skeptical.
That's
Telling
right, the prophets of
GMA,
God.
Wells left his phone behind, and they tracked it to one of his friends.
It was showing everywhere the phone had been, I was like, well, it's showing that he's back on land.
The sheriff said the parents have not turned over the phone to investigators. Their lawyers said they will. While the investigation goes on, Trayston Shepard wants the focus on his friend.
I want everybody just to relax and let everybody mourn.
No, that's enough.
Loss of Nolan.
No, we not relaxing. That's the problem. We've been too relaxed here. We done made this place our rest. You understand? That's the affliction. Give me Hosea 5:15. Because that could have been our son. That could have been my son. You understand that? And that's another thing. We got to bring out the scriptures. Read that.
Hosea chapter 5 verse 15.
Come on.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Come on.
And seek my face.
And we got to seek the Lord's face, but under what conditions will we be seeking the Lord? Come on.
In their affliction.
No, in their prosperity.
In their affliction.
No, when they name and they claim it.
In their affliction.
No, blessed and highly favored.
In their affliction.
Come on.
They will seek me early.
So our people are seeking the Lord in their affliction. And guess what? The prophets of the Most High God are out there. You understand? To deliver the word to our people, to comfort them in the scriptures. I'm going to show you something real quick, because should we be hanging out with Charlie, Bob, Chuck, you know, and who else they got out there? What else names they got out there? Y'all know what? Edwin. Should we be rolling with them? You understand? Give me that Sirach chapter 12, man. You already know what I want. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It said he was on an island. He met a girl on there, and the haters was probably hating. Right, we don't really know.
Right.
You understand? But this is what we do know right here.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10.
Come on.
Never trust thine enemy.
The scriptures say never trust thine enemy. Hold that. Give me Psalms 83. Let's see who the enemy is. The Bible says never trust our enemy. Is that talking about your own brother? No, this talking about the OG hater, man. Esau. You understand? We can't trust him. You know, you could be cordial and everything. We nice, we get along, but it's to a certain point. We not hanging out at the bar. We not going on fishing expeditions and hunting excursions with them. Hell no. Read that.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Come on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Let's get a list of the enemies.
Verse 5.
Yeah, so it says, thine enemies make a tumult. There's a loud, angry gathering. They don't like the Lord, and they don't like his people. Watch this.
Excuse me, verse 6.
Come on.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The number one hate is the white man. So now let's go back to Sirach, because I know we kind of condensing the nonsense. We ain't got a lot of time. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10.
Come on.
Never trust thine enemy.
So the Bible says, make it clear, never trust a white man. Come on.
This nigga
For like his iron rusteth.
Meaning when you leave that fresh piece of iron out, it'll eventually rust over time. Meaning what? His wickedness will be made manifest over time. Come on.
So is his wickedness.
You see that? Officer Rubin, I see you holding something.
Yes, sir. Oh, I got to get it.
Come on, bring it out.
Christianity always say free will, free will. Watch this. Deuteronomy 30 and 15. God has set something before us, and we have to understand that we must confess our sins. It's that simple. We made a decision. We made it wrong. Read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 15.
Go ahead.
See, I have set before thee this day life and good.
That life and good is blessings. We're going to see that in a second. Go ahead.
And death and evil.
And death and evil. That's what we pick. Those are the curses. Go to verse 1, the same book. Watch this.
Verse 1.
Because that's why these things happen. You said in those last days, right? Watch this.
And it shall come to pass.
We're going to see what come to pass, though. Go ahead.
When all these things are come upon
When
thee.
all these things come upon thee, go ahead.
The blessing and the curse.
We are living in the curses right now. That's what's going on because we made that decision to live in those curses, right? Read.
Which I have set before thee.
Set before the Israelites. Go ahead.
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
What happened?
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
We shall call to mind among all nations, confessing our sins. Watch this. Deuteronomy, last one, Deuteronomy 4, 29 and 30. Watch this. It's going to explain to you. It's only talking about the Israelites. We have to turn back into God. Not back then, but in these last days too. We about to read it. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 29. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt find him.
That's what we doing now. That's why we went down there to march with the brother, to march with his family, and tell them we are here for you. We're going to back you up. But we must turn back to God's laws. We got to keep these scriptures. Go ahead.
If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Watch this.
When thou art in tribulation.
These are tribulation times we going in. Go ahead.
And all these things are come upon thee. Even in the latter days.
Even in these last days. Read.
If thou turn to the Lord thy God.
How do we turn to him? By reading the Bible, by being obedient, by keeping his laws. Read.
And shall be obedient unto his voice.
That's what we got to do in these last days. We must understand that we have messed up and we are living in the curses in these last days. We chose death and evil. Now we got to choose life and good. We got to get back to the blessings. Go ahead, Austin.
Yes, sir. Check. Yes, sir. I wanted to bring out because in America, like you say, you got races, all different races that hang together. That's something that hadn't been done before. That's only been done a few times. And back in the past, I want to get the first time that, well, I know Babylon, they mix us up a little bit, but I want to go to the Maccabees to show you how this way of thinking, especially under the Edomite Empire, began. First Maccabees 1 and 41, because a lot of people, especially our people that's in Christianity, they actually take what America has put forth and bring that into the Bible and say that the Bible want everybody together. And that's why when you go out and try to teach, they want to save mainly the white man, but sometimes they'll mention the Chinese man or somebody else, but it's really the white man. But they want everybody together because that's an American ideal. And I'm going to show you where it started at. Get that right there.
First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
You see that? So that's not God. It says king. So before that, all the nations wasn't together. Everybody was separated. Keep reading.
And everyone should leave his laws.
You see that? You got to leave your laws. So they don't want us to study the Israelites about being separate, keeping the commandments and things like that. Nah, y'all can't teach that. We got to all be together in
don't find that
Christianity
suspicious?
under white Jesus. Keep reading.
So all the heathen agreed.
Watch this.
According to the commandment of the king.
According to the commandments of God.
Of the king.
Of the king. God never put out a commandment for everybody to come together. Keep reading.
Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
You see what they call that decree? They called it a religion. So that politics like democracy here, Christianity, those are the same. Democracy is a religion. That's what the Bible calls. Let's see what God said, because I got to go real quick. Leviticus 20 and 26. Let's get to the point.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26.
See, you ain't going to see no apologists preaching this right here. Read.
And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
God separated the Israelites from everybody else. God put out a decree that we are to be separate. Man put out a decree that we need to come together. That's garbage right there.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. Give me Job 36 and 15. Because understand deliverance is coming, man. Watch this.
Job chapter 36, verse 15.
Come on.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
Come on.
And openeth their ears in oppression.
So that's what's taking place. Our people's ears are being opened in this time of affliction, and we will be delivered. Give me, I'm going to show you something. Give me Obadiah 21, man. Because guess what? Judgment is coming, and you looking at the saviors. They look at us and say, look at them poor black people coming down there marching around, getting sweaty. He has some stupid nigga on YouTube running his mouth. We ain't have time to show that idiot, but it's always a coon amongst us that's running his mouth but's not doing anything but talking on the internet.
Powerful niggardry at
That's what the
work.
scriptures talk about in the latter days, man. These men shall be lovers of themselves. They get in their own platform because the internet puts idiots on a worldwide scale. Read that.
Obadiah, verse 21.
Come on.
And saviors.
And what?
And saviors.
Shall do what?
Shall come up on Mount Zion.
Uh-huh.
To judge the Mount of Esau.
Ooh-wee, come on.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
The kingdom shall be what?
The Lord's.
Let's get that. Give me Revelation 21 and 12. What that kingdom going to look like. Just in case somebody think it's one pearly gate, man. Watch this real quick. Let's go, reader.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Let's get to the point. Verse 12, brother.
Verse 12. And had a wall great and high.
Had a wall great and high. Come on.
And had 12 gates.
Had what?
12 gates.
So that's the kingdom right there. Come on.
And at the gates, 12 angels.
Meaning they got bodyguards at the gate, so you understand. Read.
And names written thereon.
Which are what?
Which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear. So that's the kingdom right there. That's the kingdom. You understand? And it's going to be order. You're not going to be a brother from the tribe of Judah running into the tribe of Gangate. The Lord is about order. All the black Negro confusion is over with in that day. But go ahead, Austin, finish. Go ahead and close us out, man.
Praises, all praises. That means, guess what? This is a kingdom that the white man didn't set up. All praises to the Lord for that. Hey, so make sure y'all subscribe to Truth Be Told, man. We tune in next week, same time. Also, make sure y'all support the Booster Club. Very important. Donate to the Booster Club so we can send the prophets worldwide. IUIC.fundraising@israelunite.org. Also, make sure y'all pick up Bishop's books before they get banned. Get them. Especially this one right here. This thing right here is good for your biblical studies. It is very good. Letting, tying the Bible with history. Also, make sure y'all pick up Captain Hoshia's books. Really good books. Help you get to understand it. And make sure you edify your children with biblical literature. We got some right here. Pick them up. With that, we're going to say shalom. Israel, Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.